1956 as a trailer manufacturer up in Elk Point, South Dakota. That is our original facility that's still in operation today. And now we have the Sedalia facility and our Kansas City facility under that same Load King brand as well. Here at Sedalia, we had the original facility, which is out at Risler Road. That was acquired by Custom Truck back in 2008.
We originally started on Risler Road. It was a small family-owned business then, which was cook fabrication, with only 18 employees.
In 2018, they acquired this facility that we're in today here at Elk Road.
And the growth has really boomed since then. Now we're around 100 employees and still growing.
So it's growing, and the other shop's growing, and it's exciting. We got more people coming in, so it means more work. You never know who you're gonna meet walking in here, and it might be somebody that'll be your best friend one day.
Some of the primary things that we build here in Sedalia are vocational dump trucks. That's our bread and butter. We put out, between 600 and 700 dump truck bodies a year. Just finished a huge order of rail bodies.
This is a roto dump. Our customers use this one for the railroad. It rotates on the tracks so it can dump on either side of the track.
Really anything that has the Load King brand on it was developed by the company, by our team, for our company. Our team of engineers developed the designs. It's produced internally by our fabrication facilities.
I collect a bunch of different parts so that the welders can piece it together to make the final product.
You're starting with raw sheets of steel, and in a few days it becomes a dump truck.
We process almost all of the material that we use to build the product. So we have 2 laser tables that take our flat steel and cut them into parts, and then they pivot up to the press brakes where they're formed. And once they're formed, they roll into inventory and they get to the operations line.
At that point, we have welding operations both here at the Pelham location and our Risler Road facility. And then at that point, it goes through shop blast in our paint operations. And then it comes through to final assembly, and then it's ready to ship out to the customers.
I want to produce a really good product. I want all my welds to look clean, and when somebody walks by something that I build, I want them to be able to look at it and go, wow, that looks good. I'm always wanting to do better, and I want to see everybody do better.
There's not a whole lot of square footage here, but the stuff that comes out of this plant is world class.
I believe the thing that makes Sedalia so special is the same thing that makes Custom Truck as a whole special. We've got a lot of men and women here that clock in and out every day, come in here on the hot days, the cold days, the days that they're tired. Their drive to deliver good quality product is what makes Sedalia successful.
I look at a challenge as a chance to learn something new, figure a problem out that will benefit us in the end.
From day to day, we always are challenged with either new products or existing products that you run into issues. You have to solve them, and it's on a day-to-day basis.
It's never Groundhog Day. I don't see the same thing every day, ever.
No matter what challenges are ahead, I know that I have a good company behind me and awesome people that I work with.
We like to break bread together. We like to share stories, but at the end of the day, they're here to push product through the plant.
We have a lot of work. Last year, it went up, and then this year it doubled. It's really hard, but at the end of the day, it means that the company's doing well and we got work.
When you talk about being driven to deliver or solving problems like a mechanic, those are really the 2 values that stand out in my mind. It's telling somebody here that they can't do something or we don't know how we're going to, that just lights the fuse, if you will, to figure out how to get it done.
And I really look forward to 5 to 10 years out from now when potentially we're tripling the numbers that we're doing now, and to really know that that I started on the ground level.
It's a passion of mine to keep going and keep growing this thing.
We want you to be happy at work. We want to do things for you to make you feel better about being here.
I constantly hear people either asking each other or I'm asking them, what's new with your kids, what's going on outside of work. To me, that's what makes it a career and not a job.
Load King's becoming a place to work in the area.
I would walk around town, and somebody'd say, what do you do? And I would say, oh yeah, I work at Load King. And they would say, where is that? What is that? And now when we tell people that, they're like, oh yeah, you work over there in the industrial park and you did things like the Easter egg hunt for the kids, or you're doing the trunk or treat event. So we're starting to get that recognition. And to me, that's what it's about, is not just jobs and building items here. It's trying to help build our communities as well.